Nation, Gabe,
Nick,
and we are here today for another installment of Cricket Combos, and that was so
Cricket Combos. We're doing a reaction.
It's a combos because I want to get into the conversation before we react.
When have you ever not conversed in a video?
Listen, we have to have a serious conversation.
He
here.
said that was horrible for me to chime in. I had no idea where he was going.
I'm just saying. Listen, he comes back from across the pond. He's a minute. He's a second or two off. I don't know what's going on.
It took me a while to remember my American accent.
I'm gonna say, did they even return the same Nick? I'm not sure. Okay. With that being said, welcome Nick back from across the pond.
Appreciate you.
How's your trip, brother?
It was absolutely fantastic. I am not one of those people that you would call like got the travel bug.
Right.
But it was phenomenal. Jody, since it was her dream vacation, I was like, I'll go with you. I'll save up all the money that we need. But you got to plan it out. She planned it out perfectly. It was almost every day we were at a different place.
Right.
Some place we were there for 2 days, so that was kind of nice. But hotels, travel, all that kind of stuff, she did great. It was a lot of fun. I got a little sick for about 3 or 4 days. That sucked. But the rest of the trip was amazing. And it's a beautiful place. It really, really is. And I got to say, I've always made fun of England for driving on the wrong side of the road. And I don't really care either side. It was easy to transition. But the fact that they have 95% fewer traffic lights that we have, and they have those roundabouts, those things are genius. We got to have roundabouts here. They make it so much easier. They save so much time. You don't have to wait forever in a line. You just wait your turn and go, and usually there's an open. Roundabouts are fantastic. Honestly.
Here? In this country?
Dude. It just takes some time.
Just shit.
And besides London, where it was happy, it made me think of home. Yeah. Like everywhere else, like people, you can tell they were annoyed with like my driving sometimes. Because I'm trying to figure it out. Very, very kind. It was very, very nice. But yeah, it was a fantastic trip. As far as our video today, we are in the middle of Ash's country,
and that's the conversation I want to have.
I was not able to get to an Ash's day of one of the matches. Aja and I tried for months. We got tickets as soon as we could. It was a lottery. It's a whole long system. Didn't work out. I was able to get in front of Lord's. I was there at Lord's in the front taking some pictures and whatnot, but I couldn't get inside. There was a little crack in one of the doors, and so I was able to see like the fans and the white, shirts and the green grass.
Bro, you didn't American your way in there?
I couldn't. Stop it.
Bro, remember when we were in Florida? At the cricket grounds on there?
That was not Lord's, my friend.
Bro, I would have American my way in there. Like
it was heartbreaking, but it was okay because I wasn't feeling my best that day, so I still would have gone to the match, but I would have been there sick the entire time, which is not a lot of fun. But anyways, this video we're checking out is the most heated moments. We haven't been in cricket for a very, very long time as far as watching it, so we can't tell you what the most heated moments. We can tell you the Ashes are big, but this conversation you want, this combo you want to have.
I'm just saying that like heated moments in cricket just happen because not just the players, but the fans take it so passionate. Ashes is so big, and obviously the situation with the England fans, literally accosting, who was it? Was it David Warner? I think. I know Uzi was involved as well. And I mean, I'm like, what is happening? Like, this thing is going to turn into an international affair here. You know what I mean? Like, easy. Not over cricket. Not like that. Not like that.
Banter,
you know what I mean?
No abuse.
Banter, no abuse. But I mean, it's that serious, and it gets heated. And players get mad at themselves. Players get mad at their coaches, at their own sides, obviously at other players. And there's no love lost between England and Australia, obviously. But I'm glad that the English players stepped up and said, there's no place for that. You know what I mean? Like they're competing, we're competing. Everybody's out here trying their best. Well, most people are trying their best.
Stop it.
But did I throw any one individual player under the bus?
The England batting side is not, besides Ben Stokes, is not doing what they need to do. I'm wondering where there's Joe Root, who gets 100 every single innings, where he's been at for crying out loud. I think he had like 155 one innings or something like that, so that was pretty good.
After the first test series, I crushed the captaincy of Ben Stokes, right? And I'm like, bro, you got to lead by example. You got to take this team by the bootstraps. Like, and I'm rooting for Australia, but I thought he made some very poor mistakes in that first test
Australia
series.
will do that to you.
Not giving the new ball to Jimmy Anderson. I was like, what's going on? They like underbowled him. Like,
No Chris Wilkes. That's all you need to know.
You know, declaring early. No Chris Wilkes. Exactly. That's all Nick cares about. No Chris Wilkes. Bro,
I'm sorry. The first inning he gets into, does he not take 3 wickets? And he only got bested by Mark Wood. He would best him with his 5-wicket haul.
he loves himself so Chris Wilkes. But I mean, like there were some poor decisions on Ben Stokes in that first test match. But Nick, Ben Stokes did everything he could to win that second test match. I mean, bro, he had set a record, I believe. It was an Ashes record. 100 and whatever.
And he couldn't get a partner. He almost was able to do a heading league all over again.
He's trying, and he's like, is there no one else?
No.
There no one else?
There's not.
That's my best. Is that my best? I'm trying to do it. Ben Stokes right there. Is there no one else, Sahil? Is there no one else?
Oh my gosh.
No, not a good impression. I feel bad for Ben Stokes because I apologize. He is leading by example. Still think he declared early in that first test match. Still think you give Jimmy Anderson the second year ball. They actually left off in the third match. I'm like, what? But at least England's in a better position, so maybe his captaincy's getting better. But you're right. Australia's they're making them make mistakes.
Yeah, Australia is just too good, and they're not going to give you any easy win whatsoever unless they're playing in India. But we're going to go ahead and check out this video. If you like our reaction anyway, ignore that last comment from me. Don't forget to
like and subscribe.
Am I wrong?
All the time.
Oh, I'm sorry. India can beat Australia in Australia. They can beat them in India, but they have no chance of winning a test match in England. Thanks a lot, WTC. The last 2 championships finals have been in England.
Dude,
that's my excuse. I'm not sticking by it.
It is a neutral venue.
I will beat you. Here we go.
Oh, it's like what, you want the smoke?
I love the little feeling here.
Oh,
you missed that?
Of course it would be that Jimmy Anderson. I love Jimmy Anderson, bro. That's my guy, and I'm an Australian fan, but I love Jimmy Anderson.
Misses everything. Keep swinging, might give him a cold. Oh, the Thunderbolts. Yeah, I've seen this.
Peterson and Johnson.
Oh,
yeah, cost him.
Where that?
Is that Broad? Oh, Hazelwood.
That's vicious stuff from Johnson. He'll be in the face of him again.
Second Johnson side.
Johnson was a beast.
I think he just came back with something there.
The sweater, the lines on his sweater. That one.
Ooh.
Just,
Oh. Dude, I love how the pink ball looks. I know people don't like it, but it's just so much easier to pick it up.
And I know we've had this conversation many times. Australia fans, you know I'm correct. 100%. You won't admit it, but you know I'm correct.
Stop.
This is what is so hypocritical about the Australia bowlers.
Stop.
They're making England wear, and I get these compilations from different matches or whatever. They're making them wear every single one of them. Right. And Stark looks angry that the batsman's even upset that he got hit. Like, he is just like, what's your problem? I'm doing my job. But if roles were reversed, heaven forbid, you throw a bouncer at Australia batsman. Oh my gosh, let's read the Riot Act. Let's go to the rules. You can't do that. This is the thing that just cracks. And this is not like England versus Australia. I'm sure England's just as guilty. But it's just what I've noticed. It does not go both ways.
Listen.
Let's just say that.
Listen. I'll say this. Aussies.
And I know I'm right.
The Aussies know how to sledge, okay? Aussies know how to sledge. And they play aggressive. They do. I don't often see them complain about getting hit. I disagree. I don't often see that too. I don't see that too. There's certain Australian players that don't mind. I mean, nobody wants to get hit.
Did Stark not lose his mind? And you're going to say, well, it's close to his head. Did Stark not lose his mind? You think he's doing a bouncer on purpose where it's just not going to go next to the chin? Stop it. He's throwing a beamer and says, get out of my way.
Oh, I love it. Stop it. Listen, it's part of the game, right? It's part of the game. And I just think that there's so much, because of the Ashes and because there's just so animosity that even if it wasn't close to his head, they would have reacted that way. Like, you dare throw a bouncer at me? Okay, we're going to throw some back at you. And we've seen some chippy play in this Ashes here. I mean, dude, it may be the most...
Maybe it's just some of the players, but it's almost like a rock fight.
Right.
I've been in rock fights as a kid. It's the stupidest thing ever to do, but
ever.
It's fun, right? Someone first throws a rock. Yeah. So Australia throws a rock at me. I throw a rock. Dude, why are you throwing rocks? That's messed up. What? What?
Stop it. Stop it.
Anyways, I
Oh.
love it. Here we go.
Yeah.
Ripper.
He's got Haddon hurrying here, Stokes.
Oh, yeah, I remember that one.
Very frustrated as well.
Smudge is, I suppose, like, yeah, that's where I was at right there. Oh. Oh, and that was a...
Do something. You can't duck it easily.
Oh. Yeah, like, what? What, cousin?
These guys are crazy.
Dude.
I love the standoff. The Barmy Army.
Oh, I love it.
England going in for the kill. Oh, he's knocked him over.
He's knocked him over. People just losing their minds.
Gone first ball.
1 ball, 2 minutes. Wow.
The duck.
Oh, wow.
Yep. Yep. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Yep. Yeah, Jimmy Anderson. Woo! You gotta admit, that's a great moment.
Dude, it is. And I love Jimmy Anderson, bro. Oh.
I love
Johnson's
that
going
moment.
around the wicket. This could be nasty. And Jimmy Anderson knows it. There's a few words being exchanged between him and George Bailey.
Bailey.
Dude, Jimmy Anderson, that's what I'm saying. How does England ever leave off of Jimmy Anderson? He's just a... Oh, he said a
ready for a
broken
broken arm.
Oh. Jimmy Anderson's just a dog. Actually, I think him and Stuart Broad are some of the toughest people on that team. Oh. Oh.
Yeah, Mitchell Johnson. he
Mitchell
was a
Johnson's
fiery
a
guy.
dog, bro.
He
Throw it anyway. Don't
he should
stop
got
me on
fined
that
for
right
that, in my opinion.
Oh, you know he got fined for it. What, are you kidding me?
He's got the Fu Manchu.
He's fired up, Mitch. He's got to settle down here. He's really got to settle
Back
down.
up. He said back up.
He said, "Get out of my way."
Do anything silly. I tell you who might wear the brunt of it, Johnny Bairstow. He might have to be careful.
The way Mitchell Johnson is walking, and maybe that's just his regular walk, but his demeanor when he's walking, does he not look like a guy who wants to fight right there?
Oh, dude, he's super
Like,
aggressive.
he
He's
wants,
super
like,
aggressive.
he literally wants to get in a fight right there.
Which he's probably one of the most aggressive, you know what I mean? Bowlers. Like usually the bowlers are kind of like more nonchalant. You know who's also very aggressive like that? Will throw at you and like you know it's intentional. Boomerang. He may have a little Australian in him. He does.
You never forget that one time.
Where he assaulted Jimmy Anderson.
Not as much as Stark.
A legend.
Stop
No,
it.
nobody's Mitchell Stark, bro. That dude need to be tested, bro. That dude's angry. You know what I mean? Like, listen. Roy Rage. He's angry, dude. He's an angry elf.
He said Roy Rage. Stop it.
I'm just saying. Yeah, he does always look like he wants to fight. But, I mean, it's so funny that they try to intimidate each other back and forth. And it's just
I want to know what the story. If you guys don't mind the comments, let me know exactly what this story is, because I could be wrong. Mitchell Johnson looks like a kind of guy who's just really ticked right now. And if this batter did anything he didn't like, I think he would have been ready to swing. I don't know.
Every time Anderson moves closer to the pitch, Steve Smith goes one step closer.
Stop
I
it.
think he's trying to talk to him. Anderson knocks it. Oh, here we go. He's biting back. Where are we going to go for dinner after the day's play?
James Anderson and Steve Smith have a bit of a back and forth in the media this week, and they took it out in the middle together.
Yeah, look, it didn't look like there was much malice from anyone today. I mean,
Jimmy Anderson's tall.
Yeah, bro, Stuart Tall's bigger. I mean, Stuart Broad is bigger. They're both tall.
For once, a little bit of a blow and a pain, and he looks uncomfortable.
Oh, got hit, didn't like it?
Ah, jeez.
Nice. Nice response.
Backward square leg.
Jofra Archer.
Yeah, monster.
Eee. Ooh.
This was in the Ashes season 1.
Yep.
This was hard to watch. As a new cricket fan, that was hard to watch.
I remember being mad at Jofra Archer, and people were like, "Nah, guys, it's just part of the game."
Now, I will say, It contradicts my previous statement, but I don't remember Steve Smith, at least what they showed us in the... Oh my gosh. I don't remember Steve Smith complaining about it. I remember him getting back in the box and just taking his licks. So that kind of contradicts my previous statement.
And even then, you know, again, it talks about most heated moments in the Ashes. I remember being so angry when that happened because, you know, Australia was coming back. It was in the Test season 1. And then if you remember at the end, they were having, at the end of the Ashes, they were having all like tea and finger sandwiches or cucumber sandwiches and whatever it was. And him and Jeff Archer was just chopping it up like nothing. They're like, guys, it's part of the game. I was like, what do you mean it's part of the game? I'm like, bro, I'm going to see you outside. But no,
they were
it's just
both
part of the game.
Royals together that next season, too.
Yeah,
right?
they did. So obviously, you know, again, it's part of the game. They don't necessarily intentionally want to hurt anyone. I think people are more sensitive when it's up towards the head, especially Australian players, because, of course, what happened to Phil Hughes, right? You know what I mean? So it's one of those things that it's really, really a scary thing. Like, you know, even when he got hit in the arm, they didn't probably react as bad. But when it's up towards the head, that's why you're right away people
His
get.
neck. I mean, that's and Joffa Archer, he can throw it so fast, so hard. That's crazy. There's nothing like the Ashes. I mean, it was told to us when we first got into cricket. I had no idea what the Ashes was.
Right.
And it's absolutely true. It's so fantastic. And me being someone that roots more for England, they're getting crushed, in my opinion, right now, even though they're close matches. But it's still so much fun. It's just every morning, because the time's kind of off now that I'm back here in the States, I'm checking the score. I'm checking what's going on. I'm super excited watching the match. It's so much fun. Love watching any kind of Ashes-related content. Love reacting to this. Let us know what you thought about our reaction to this video, the Ashes in general, how the Ashes is going. Maybe you're not an Australia or England fan. What's your take on it? Please don't forget to like and subscribe. And until next time.
That's 6 runs.